Hi guys, it's me, Dimension Battles, and I finished chapter 1 of my manga! That's right, I actually completely finished chapter 1 for my Dimension Battles manga, and we're now going to do a complete read-through of it. So, for the very first page, we have this one, and it says, "Please, that's my favorite card." And then the guy goes, "You mean this one? We stole it from you fair and square," and they laugh, and then you see this little kid here crying, and then Hiroki, the main character, goes, "Hey there." And then in the next pan, also it has the flip clip watermark now, because we can't get rid of it, because I changed the counts, which is kind of annoying, but you know what, it's okay. Anyways, Hiroki goes, "There's nothing to worry about, I'll protect you." And then Hiroki says, "Has anyone told you guys that 3 against 1 isn't a fair fight?" And then he goes, "Who do you think you are?" The bad guy says, "Yeah, so it's a bit annoying the flip clip watermarks there, because that's what I used to animate, and it updated, and I don't have it removed anymore, but at least in the Dimension Battles watermark, but you know, it's fine, it's fine." And then he goes, the little kid goes, "Who is this guy?" And he goes, "My name is Hiroki, and I'm the person who's going to take you down, so why don't you stop stalling and come at me?" And he goes, "You'll pay for that, hope you're ready to lose." So I like the little rush lines I use there. Looks pretty cool. And all three of them say at the same time, "I summon Thornvolt." And I really just copy and pasted the second Thornvolt over here, but it works. And the little kid goes, "That's scary, but you have a super strong creature that'll blow them away, right?" And then Hiroki says, "Not at all, I actually only have 1 card on me." So he only has 1 card. And he goes, "Besides, this 1 card is all I really need to defeat you 3. And then the bad guy's like second guessing himself with the, "You're clearly outnumbered, so why is he so confident? He's just the one guy. Thornvolt, attack Hiroki!" And I love the rush lines here and like the whole like how it looks, because it looks really cool. And then we have the big scene where Hiroki uses 1 card and he plays Destiny Clad Hero Blade. I like the art there. Yeah, so really I've been working on chapter 1 for so long now, so I haven't uploaded in a while, but hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. Anyways, so you have this whole little fight scene here with just, you can just look at the visuals, they look pretty cool. He chops the arm off. Then he becomes, the bad guy becomes all chibi and he goes, "What the heck? How did I let my guard down? That was just luck. Hurry up and use your creatures, you two." So they attack with their Thornvolts, and then the fire like wraps around him and they're still attacking. And then Hiroki goes, "There, I saw it." And I love this close-up because of the hair highlights. Oh, it's perfect. It took so long to make this. And Hiroki goes, "After attacking, Thornvolt needs a few seconds to recharge his fire attack, which means if I can get them to attack me at the same time, I have a chance of winning. But that's a lot easier said than done." And then she goes, "You can't keep on blocking forever." And he goes, "Eventually we'll break through." And then the little kid who's protecting goes, "There's just no way you can beat all 3 of them." And he goes, "Maybe so, but even if it was 1 against 100, I'll never back down. So why don't you see, stop holding back? Or are you guys too scared?" And he goes, "There, is this guy insane?" So Hiroki's like so cool. I love it. And I like how I finally drew the sword from the side and it came out really cool looking. Then he goes, "Who is this guy? How dare you? Go attack and end this idiot." And all 3 Thornvolts attack at the same time, which I like the way it looks. And then like this scene right here. So I showed this on my community post. It was so fun drawing this fire. And he said, "I can't let up for even a second because if I do, this kid would get seriously injured." So it's showing that he's protecting him. He goes, "Why'd you stop attacking?" And then I use like the dramatic thoughts. "This is what I've been waiting for. Now that Thornvolts have attacked, it's my turn." And then he's charging at him with a full page view right there, and then he swipes and attacks all 3 of them at the same time. I love the way I drew that. And then all 3 cards get destroyed, and he goes, "He destroyed all 3 and what? Just who is this guy?" And I love how evil and dramatic Hiroki looks there at the bottom, because it just looks so cool. And he definitely, it looks like, I don't know, he looks evil, but he's not, but I like the way it came out. And then they turn around, "We're leaving. Hiroki, you got lucky this time, and somehow managed to defeat us, but don't think you got the better of us." And the little kid goes, "You're so cool, thanks, mister." Then he goes, "Tell me something I don't know. I am the #1 hero." Then shock. So I started using sound effects, because I forgot to include them in the beginning. Maybe I'll add it later, but I kind of got lazy. And then he goes, "I'm going to be late for class, see ya." And he goes, "Thanks again." He goes, "That guy is strange, yet he is so strong." So I like the little side comment he added there. And I also changed the way I draw his eyes. I have like the little side things because I didn't do that. Like there's no like side part of the eye, but I started doing that later. So you can see my art progression in the videos even, which is cool. Then he goes, "Hey Teach, sorry I'm late." So this is still in chapter 1, which I think is pretty interesting. It's like a whole different scene now. I was thinking about making this another chapter, but excuse me, I ended up including this in chapter 1. So he goes, "Hiroki, this is the 3rd time this week. Stay at the class to clean up as punishment. Hurry up to get to your seat in the back." So I was gonna draw kids in these seats, but then I got lazy and didn't. So hopefully that's okay, I guess. And then you see one of the other main characters in the show, Akane. There she is from the side view, or in my manga. Then she goes, "Late again? What was it this time?" And he goes, "There's a kid being bullied by upperclassmen, so I battled in this place. Akane, I wish you saw how cool I was." And then she goes, "I get you have fun. Some kind of fun getting into battles, but this is the 3rd time this week. I don't get how you can do this." And then he little whip as she points her hand, and he goes, "That's not it." And he looks all dramatic and different. So the thing about drawing Hiroki is because his hair's all black, there's not a lot of details in it. So I liked drawing it like light gray here, almost monochrome. Well, the whole manga is black and white, but I like the way it came out. So yeah. And then he goes, "I can't stand by and watch as someone is someone who is helpless gets picked on. That's why no matter the danger, even if it was 1 against 100, I'll never stop battling. Sounds like his catchphrase. And he says, I didn't realize. And he says, sometimes I feel like there's something Hiroki isn't telling me, so she's thinking. And I love this classroom, by the way. This took forever to draw. This whole page, drawing all the background stuff, took so long because I don't like drawing backgrounds. If you haven't noticed, I usually don't draw a lot. The teacher goes, Hiroki, stop talking. Do you want another punishment? Then dum. He said, I would prefer not to. One is good enough. Then he laughs, and she gazes because she's looking. And she says, Hiroki always smiles, but occasionally it seems like he's hurt. What is he hiding? She says. And then it says, after class, check this out, Akane, super fast cleaning technique. And he goes, it was really fast. Wouldn't you have been done by now? And then he goes, you can head home without me if you want. And then she goes, huh? And I like the way when she says, huh, the little, like, hair ribbon thing stands up. I thought it was fun. He goes, well, I don't really mind waiting with you, she says, so she's blushing. So they, like, have a little dynamic going on. I don't really, like, it's like they're not in a relationship, but I think it's kind of cute. And then he looks outside and says, help. So someone's screaming for help out the window. And he goes, I'm going to go check out if someone needs my help. And you can't see his eyes because he has, like, not like alternative motives, but she's still thinking about how he's hiding things. And then she goes, if Hiroki is always protecting others, and who's watching over him? What is this feeling? I should go make sure that fool didn't hurt himself. So you see have the badam and the tick, tick, tick because time's ticking down. So then she's power walking in anger. And then I like this. Let me let the thing go down so you can see. Then I like this frame right here because she clearly looks shocked at seeing something. And her hair looks so detailed. Look at the way I used to draw. Like, the front of her hair looks so basic there, but because she's walking and stops, like, the wind pushes her hair, and it looks really cool. I had fun drawing this. It took a while. And then afterwards, you see Hiroki, and it goes rum, 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 like the ominous noises. And he looks almost completely dead, and he has scratch marks on him because across his heart, so he's probably dead, but almost. So she goes, Hiroki, what happened? And I like this effect here because even the background has what her eyes has, the shocked thing. And he goes, Akane, don't worry about me, and it's huff, huff. And then he goes, it's just the scratch. And he laughs really lightly. And this whole time you can't see his face, so I kind of like that. And he goes, stop. She says, stop. Just this once. Please stop smiling and take this seriously. I think you are badly injured, she says. He thinks she's... yeah. Oh, I didn't draw... Oh, the hair ribbon is on the right side, so I guess maybe I should draw a little bit. Nah, it's okay. Like, I'm noticing things as I'm reading it. And then you finally see his face, and made it so it's completely like a negative. So only his hair that's usually white is black, so I did the reverse. He goes, sorry, Akane, it looks like you were right. I think this was my last battle. I guess I'm not the #1 best battler. And then he goes, so usually scratch is white, but it's black here, so I like the way it turned out. He goes, I need you to take my favorite card, and no, I can't accept that. That's your Destiny-clad hero blade. Then he goes, I trust you with it. Then it says clench, because he's holding onto the card, and she's tense, and it goes, there has to be something I can do. And then he goes, you still can. And he goes, how? What can I do? And I like how she even goes, she's so panicking that it goes past the panel. That's kind of what I was going for. And he says, I'm sending you back in time. That's the only way we can find who murdered me. Find me and rewrite my destiny. So basically, this Hiroki's dead, and they're going back in time. So that's kind of the whole theme of the manga. So we have one, I think we have a couple more. Here's the final panel. I love this image, okay? I might make this the thumbnail of the video because this image right here took so long to draw and it came out so nice. I did the cool effect with her hair again, but the perspective on this hand took so long to make. And same with the clothes and the full art view. So I think this drawing my favorite page out of all of them. And then I like this one. So you see her, a close-up of her looking and a close-up of Akane and Hiroki looking at each other one final time, and then it goes to completely black because you don't know what's going to happen next. And that's the end of chapter 1. So this took so long to draw, and this is like the last 3 months of work, I would say. So hopefully you guys did end up enjoying this video, and if you do want to see more of the manga and want to continue supporting my channel, then consider leaving a like and wait, if you what you draw? I haven't made a video in so long. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. There you go. Bye guys.